In the days when Roman legions ruled over Judea and the hopes of a weary people clung to the words of ancient prophets, there walked a man unlike any other. His name was Jesus of Nazareth, carpenter's son, teacher, healer, and, as many would come to believe, the long-awaited Messiah. Among the many who followed him, there was one woman whose story wove closely with his, Mary Magdalene. She was called Magdalene because she came from Magdala, a fishing town along the Sea of Galilee. In the beginning, Mary was a woman burdened. The Gospels say 7 demons had tormented her. What those afflictions were, no one can say with certainty, but what is clear is that Jesus set her free. In a moment that would mark the turning point of her life, he looked into her soul, saw her suffering, and spoke words that shattered her chains. From that day, she followed him. Mary was not like others who came and went, drawn by miracles or stirred by curiosity. She stayed. Alongside other women, Joanna, Susanna, and the mother of James, she supported Jesus' ministry with her own means. She listened to his teachings, not from the fringes but as a disciple in her own right. When many turned away, when the 12 argued or fled, Mary Magdalene remained. And so it was on a dark hill outside Jerusalem that she stood at the foot of the cross. The sky had turned black. The earth trembled. Nails pierced through flesh and wood. While others hid, fearing arrest or worse, Mary Magdalene watched. She watched as the man who had given her back her life gave up his own. She stood with his mother, grieving in silence, eyes fixed on the broken form of the one who had once healed her with a word. They laid him in a borrowed tomb before the Sabbath. Stone sealed the entrance. Hope, it seemed, was buried with him. But the story did not end there. At first light on the 3rd day, Mary rose. While others slept or mourned in secret, she went to the tomb. Her hands carried spices for burial. Her heart carried sorrow. Yet when she arrived, the stone was rolled away. The body was gone. She ran, told Peter and John. They came, looked, and left again. But Mary stayed. Tears filled her eyes. She turned and saw a man she did not recognize. He asked, "Woman, why are you crying? Who is it you're looking for?" She thought he was the gardener. Then he said her name, Mary, and in that moment she knew. "Rabboni," she cried, which means teacher. He stood before her, not as a ghost or vision, but alive, transformed. He told her not to hold on to him, for he had not yet ascended to the Father. But he gave her a task. "Go to my brothers and tell them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." And so Mary Magdalene became the first witness of the resurrection. She went to the disciples and told them, "I have seen the Lord." In ages to come, she would be called many things: sinner, saint, apostle to the apostles. Myths would rise around her, some true, some imagined. But the truth that endures is this: she was faithful. She was brave. She loved him when it was costly, stood by him when others fled, and believed when the world was still wrapped in darkness. Mary Magdalene's story is not one of scandal or shame, but of redemption and fierce devotion. And through her, we are reminded that no one is beyond the reach of grace, and that the first word of resurrection was spoken not from a mountaintop, but through the tear-streaked voice of a woman at a tomb. That is her story. That is his.